So there it is. I hope you have enjoyed my capstone creative project on using communication theory to advance the narrative in film through music and sound. This project has practicality in that it has given me valuable experience in writing, speaking, acting, editing sound as well as film, and also producing and directing. Furthermore, I believe that my organizational skills were tested in a manner that they really have never been before. You see, communications is such a broad and interrelated area of study that I feel many of the communication theories relate in and out of each other. So to quickly summate my project, I will relate the three theories on which I have chosen to focus right now. This highly complex and technical model illustrates in a clear fashion how the three theories work together to achieve efficiency and effective response. To create a film, one must have a complete understanding of the theme and central idea, relationship and emotions of the characters, and the flow of the overall story. It is only with this understanding that the film score can be applied in the same manner, using the music to drive home these points of emotion, relationships, and themes that make the film effective. The efficacy of every film is dependent on the film's dramatic line, which is inclusive of everything it takes to make a film. Furthermore, if this is done correctly, music should not be noticed for itself, rather as part of a whole. We realize that for a dramatic line to be effective, every aspect of formalism must work to a T. Therefore, semiotics must be seamlessly interwoven throughout any sequence in a film to make the sounds able to be seen rather than heard. If the semiotics in a scene run so deep and are so accurate that one does not realize they are hearing sound, they simply see the emotion that they feel in their bodies. This bleeds into how we perceive what we are seeing and the elaboration likelihood model. If a message is delivered with flawless and seamless truth and accuracy, it is much more likely to be absorbed through the peripheral route. I learned a lot about sound design in film as well as creating films from this project. I've made many films in the past growing up, but never had to schedule with a deadline. The scheduling turned out to be something that taught me a lot because my original schedule kept having to be revised and reevaluated, and it was very hard to coordinate with a crew to always be there to help me. I hope that this finished project has enlightened and educated the communications board that is critiquing me. I also hope that I have effectively displayed my understanding of communications content and the creative process, as well as entertained the highly versed panel of educators critiquing me. Thank you. Oh, and graduating. That would be awesome too. Thanks. In this capstone creative film project, we have shed light on music and sound in film by using communication theory to expose the invisible art for what it really is, an extremely powerful persuasive mechanism used in every mediated platform to date. Even when reading to oneself in silence, we are still employing dialogue and perspective sounds inside our own heads. We have looked into a bit of history on sound design in film, why it is necessary, and the potential powers it possesses. We have also discussed cultural distinctions between our species and how environmental characteristics and geographic locations have a dramatic influence on how we interpret sounds. Lastly, we have proposed the question, is music really the international language? Realizing that everyone interprets sounds differently, some may think that it is not. However, can we really argue that the range of emotions human beings feel varies from culture to culture? Watch this film and decide for yourself.